Hi, this is Lucia with The Art of Love. Today is the day you've been waiting for. I'm going to show you how to manifest a text or a call from your ex. Because if you've been broken up with, you are waiting for them to contact you, especially if you're in no contact. You're counting down the days, hoping to hear from them sooner rather than later. So let's speed things up and get them to call you within the next 48 hours. Now, I used this technique and it worked. So I know it works, and obviously it involves the law of attraction. I've been studying the law of attraction for years. I've studied Abraham Hicks, The Secret, of course, Neville Goddard, Carol Dore, who you've probably never heard of, but she's great. But the technique that I'm going to show you today is actually from none of those people. It is from a woman named Pam Grout, G-R-O-U-T, and she's written several books. One of the books is called E equals MC squared, which you probably know is Einstein's theory of relativity. And in this book, which I highly recommend you get, and I'll put the link below, there are several experiments that are free, fast, and easy to do to prove to yourself that the law of attraction is a real thing. So I tried several of these experiments before I actually did the experiment to get my ex back. And one of them involved a beach ball. And so my intention was to manifest a beach ball within 48 hours. Now, at this time, I was in Canada, and it was September, so it wasn't exactly beach weather. And it was on an evening where I was at a park with a lot of other people. We were there, I think, to watch some type of eclipse or something happening with the moon. So I pulled in and I parked my car, and what do I see in front of me but what looks like a beach ball? And we were nowhere near the beach. There's lakes there, there's rivers, there's creeks, but no beaches. And so I said to my friend who was in the car with me, I said, "Is that a beach ball?" And he said, "I don't know. It looks like a balloon." But I didn't think it could be a balloon because usually balloons are not perfectly round. So I got out of the car, walked over to it, and voila, there was the beach ball that I had intended. I wish I had taken a picture of it because I wasn't going to take it with me, carry around a beach ball. I didn't. But that was just one of the many experiments I did that showed me that, wow, you can set your intention and get what you want. And as I mentioned at the beginning of this recording, I used it to get my ex, who had just broken up with me about 2 weeks before that, to reach out to me. And indeed, he sent me a Facebook message within 2 days. So I know this works. So I'm going to show you two different ways of doing this. There's the quick, fast, and easy way to do it. And for those of you who like to put a little more work into your manifestations, who don't believe that it can be so simple, we'll do a guided meditation. Now, in the book, she talks about a woman who set her intention as, "I will now receive an abundant flow of calls from men." And within 4 days, every single one of her ex-lovers called, some of whom she hadn't seen in months or years. She began to receive calls during the night, wrong numbers from men she didn't even know. So she needed to change her intention. So step number one is you have to be specific with your intention, which in this case you will be because you know you want a text or a call from your ex. And you're simply going to say, "I intend to receive a text message from," include your ex's name, or "I intend to receive a phone call or a Facebook message from," insert ex's name here. Afterwards, put your ex's face in your mind's eye so that you see them in your mind's eye and feel being with them. Feel as if they are actually right there in front of you. Feel what it would be like when you hear from your ex. You have to actually feel it. Obviously, you would feel happy. So while you're seeing your ex in your mind's eye, feel happy that you heard from them. And finally, send them positive thoughts. Say, you're a great person, I like this, I like that, whatever, something positive that you think about them. Send it their way. So that's actually it. It's very simple. That's it for the simple intention setting of getting your ex to text or call you. So if you'd like a longer method of doing this, we'll do a guided meditation. I'm not going to put any music, so if you want to get some relaxing music that you want to put on while I'm talking, you can do that. Stop the recording, get your music ready, and then we'll go. All right, so sit comfortably, or you can even lay down and close your eyes. Take a deep breath. Take another deep breath. And one more deep breath. Now, I want you to imagine a scene that makes you happy, makes you feel good. So it can be the beach, the mountains, the forest, by the river, someplace peaceful. And I want you to imagine a house in that scene, a little house in front of you. And you're going to walk towards that house. So see yourself walking towards that house. And you have to be in your body for this. And by that I mean, don't see it as a movie where you're looking at yourself walking to the house. I mean that you're in your body so that if you look down, you see your feet walking towards the house. You get to the front door, open the door, walk in, and there's your ex sitting down on a chair, looking at you. This might be a very emotional moment. I want you to sit down and look at them and smile, and they'll smile back. And I want you to send them positive thoughts. Tell them what you like about them. And then you're going to say, I intend for, insert your ex's name, to contact me. Or I intend for your ex's name to text me or to call me. And that's it. Now, you might be wondering what the theory behind this technique is. And the theory is that you're connected to everything and everyone in the universe. And the question with this experiment is, can I send a message to someone without being in that person's presence? You absolutely can, and you'll find out. So I'm going to be very curious to hear what happens with people that use this technique. So please comment below and let me know what happened, if you heard from your ex, how long it took to hear from them, what happened. I'm very curious to know. And if it didn't work out, let me know. And also one more thing, you don't have to keep doing this over and over. You really only need to do one time. However, if you feel that the guided meditation helps you, go ahead and listen to it and do it as many times as you want. But I only did it once, and I heard from my ex. So it is possible to just do it once and to hear from your ex. If you want more help with this, we can always discuss this through private coaching, and you can contact me at my website, theartoflove.net. If you're listening to this on iTunes, I would appreciate if you would rate and review the podcast. If you're listening on YouTube and you like this, remember to like and subscribe. And finally, remember that love inspires, empowers, uplifts, and enlightens.